today I'll show you my top place to visit, where to eat, and tips to help you enjoy the most out of your trip and what to avoid in Paris. So you might want to check out this video if you're planning on taking a trip to Paris. Took a flight from Barcelona to Paris. It was a smooth 2-hour flight, landed in CDG. Weeks before this trip, I took the liberty to search for best places to go, cafes, and of course, where to eat. I also found some Instagram accounts to inspire my itinerary like Paris Life and Paris Explore, while best food recommendations are from Paris Insider Food and Paris Food. Let's begin. Welcome to Eiffel Tower. I believe everyone who visits Paris would love to see this, an absolute must-see. One of the world's most recognizable landmarks. I mean, it's just stunning for photo ops or just even sightseeing. You can also wait and watch the sun go down while the Eiffel Tower lights up. And as soon as the sun sets, the Eiffel Tower will sparkle every hour for a few minutes until midnight. A walk to the Louvre Museum for another sightseeing, a magnificent place located in the heart of Paris. Tip number 1. Some of you may or may not know about this, and I am spilling it. Admission is free to all museums, including the Louvre. You can see their permanent collections, and you only need to pay for the temporary exhibitions. And I also suggest that you check first their website to see the museum's operating hours and highlights. Yes, you can definitely see Mona Lisa painting for free. Woke up early and decided to walk from the hotel in the morning. It was a bright and sunny day. Stopped by for coffee to this gorgeous place. Beautiful French cafe located right next to the Eiffel Tower. Either for its coffee, lunch date, or dinner, Cafe Flou can serve you all day long. And look at that! Someone got featured on their Instagram page. Arc de Triomphe for a little sightseeing and photo op. Tip number 2. You can walk along Champs-Élysées, which is a long avenue where you find high street brands, and splurge from your favorite luxury stores before or after seeing Arc de Triomphe, as they're very near to each other. Arc de Triomphe is encircled by a busy, car-filled roundabout. You can access the monument through an underground tunnel. You also have an option to climb to the top from inside to see great views. As you can see, the monument features neoclassical elements of Roman architecture. Go ahead, take photos, strike a pose, as if it's for a Pinterest board or a postcard maybe. Afterwards, I went to the Ritz for a little fancy moment. One of the most prestigious hotels in Paris. What could be more perfect? A gaze to the French art of living. Good food, luxe ambiance, refreshing moment after a long walk along the streets of Paris. Delight yourself with an afternoon tea with some pastries and desserts. Came across to this iconic English language bookstore, Shakespeare & Company, the most famous bookstore in Paris. You can take your time to read and choose which book you want. Tip number 3. You're not allowed to take photos inside of the shop. It is restricted, and if the security find you taking photos, they would ask you to delete it on spot. After choosing a book, you can sit down next door at the Shakespeare Company Cafe, where you can read or write over coffee and homemade cake. You can discover the city of Paris and its iconic landmarks on Paris Big Bus Tour, which gives you an introduction to the city's iconic landmarks. Online tickets start at 37 euros. However, when we were in Paris, we purchased our tickets on the bus itself and they let us pay a different price, which is technically much expensive than what it costs online. So I suggest you look it up online first and compare, as they usually offer discounts. You can also get around Paris by metro. Paris Metro is actually the fastest way of getting around the city. Paris has over 16 lines transit, which I can say little old but organized and the fastest transportation around the city. And of course, you can also ride a cab or book a taxi from Bolt application or Uber application. My favorite way of getting around is walking. It's easy, it's free. Paris is a very walkable city, and you won't get to experience the unique attractions of Paris if you don't walk, especially most of its places in the city are across to each other. And last but not the least, you have to take care of your belongings. Paris is such a beautiful place. It's known for its glamour, cuisine, its romance, and of course, its fashion. Unfortunately, it is no secret that it's also known for pickpockets. I mean, the city is quite fascinating, right? But delicate hands of pickpockets take advantage of the crowd when you're distracted the most. So you'll need to be aware of your surroundings and take care of your belongings at all times. There you go, that concludes my travel guide in Paris. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below if you have any question. And once again, this has been C. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.